You know what? I just couldn't be bothered anymore. I don't care about the formalities or whatnot today. I'm just so damn pissed off. All right. Even the thumbnail also, we are not going to put any photos of those United players because none of them deserve to be in our channel. Their faces today, those kind of faces and whatnot, we rather put electrical appliances or whatever it is. We'll just go with a black screen today. All right. So let me just ask you, all right, the viewers and whatnot, all right. From the game you watched just now, who is the team, right, from watching the game? Who is the team who is treading above relegation zone? Is it Everton or is it bloody United? Okay, the way that we were playing, the way the players were carrying themselves, makan gaji buta. Even makan gaji buta seems like a noble thing. Robbing a bloody bank seems like a noble thing. You know, those kind of players, right? Professional players being paid thousands and thousands of bucks per week, right? This type of performance they are showing us. Get sick and tired of all of the excuses and whatnot. Like, okay, Ole don't know his stuff and whatnot. Oh, okay, we downplay a bit, we down tool a bit because our manager is not good. Okay, we bring in a proper manager for you who has a lot of technical knowledge, tactical skills, whatever it is. Oh no, cannot because this guy is just an interim manager and whatnot. We cannot. We don't know who is the new manager now. The news already broke already. We went live yesterday. Okay, we got a high, up and coming top manager, and still we were expecting some kind of bounce and whatnot. Nothing. We got nothing at all. I think of all the teams, right, United is the only team, right, when we have circumstances like this, right, the players cannot get back up. You know, when we thought that it can't get any worse, they surprise us every damn week. They get worse and worse and worse. That's why my question, Doc, shouldn't we just play the bloody youth and just write off this season? Because pretty much everybody already give up already, right?
Wow. Is that Coach Dom or is it Danny? It sounded more like Danny on a long rant.
Hey,
I didn't want to interrupt.
I'm going to settle with you after we go off later. You know why we are late?
Why? I don't know. I think the link came late lah. Yeah, but you know what? It was terrible lah. It was a terrible performance. I know there's we mentioned this in the previous episode as well, right? Whether we should play the youth, and I was the one who said no. But I mean, again, playing the youth is one thing lah, but there's no pride in the performance of all these players. I think none of them actually deserve more than a 4 or 5 rating today. It was terrible.
They don't deserve any ratings. There's no 4, there's no 5, Doc. We don't even bother to do player ratings. And if you guys notice, it's because of all this kind of crap. For what?
Yeah, shambolic performance. I think, being down 1-0 at halftime, you would have expected a response. I didn't see any response at all. Second half, I think we had like 2 shots on target, and that was one of Pogba's long-range shot and the last minute Ronaldo's chance. That's about it. And this is not the United we are used to, We are used to the type of United that camps in the opposition half and creates so many chances to actually win and draw the game. Even under Ole also, we used to come back and win games in the second half.
Dah. But then, I nak tanya you lah, Doc. You kata no comebacks, no everything. Actually, for this game, we are playing with no system at all. Can anybody tell me what system are we playing right now? I mean, the game just lawan Everton tadi. Boleh tak bagi tahu? I nak tahu satu benda je. Daripada November sampai sekarang, April, apa sistem kita dah main? Cuba bagi tahu aku.
Yeah, I agree with you. Totally. And we mentioned this previously, right? I think some of the previous episodes we mentioned where, everybody said, Ole had no system, depending on individual brilliance and all that stuff, right? And then when Ragnick came in, we all expected, the gegenpress. And then there was a joke, gegenpress and depressing. The only time we saw the gegenpress was the first half against Crystal Palace. That's about it, right? But now it is worse than that. I don't really see any gameplay at all. At least under Ole, we know there was some, what do you call that? Counter-attacking, and then individual brilliance lah. Sekarang the individual brilliance dah hilang, weh.
I think we got a comment here. We got a comment here by Sonic. Nope, Teles cross membuta saja. Another one.
Betul?
Lost possession just from Teles crossing. But if you ask me, I think one of the positiveness we can actually take, I can actually see maybe 2. One of it is probably Teles. I think at least he's going forward and at least he's trying to do something, putting crosses in and whatnot. At least he's trying something.
Dom. The reason kenapa Teles get to cross the ball because the Everton fullback allow him to cross. Kita ada 19 teams dekat dalam United dan dekat dalam Liga EPL ni. Diorang dah tahu our fullback is actually our weakest link. So dia bagi je nak ambil lah fullback Teles ke, tak kisahlah Shaw ke, Ubisaka ke, Dalo ke, pegang bola sebab kita tahu
I think Pija, you stop mentioning everyone Bisaka. I don't want to listen to his name anymore. Dear. Seriously, I'm so irritated with the way he's playing. I don't know what is he doing. I tell you if like tomorrow I drop dead, right, it's not because of any virus or anything. It's because of Manchester United, okay, because of this bunch of idiots, seriously, this bunch of idiots.
Actually, Pijal, I agree with Dom. At least, right, he was getting the byline, putting crosses. The problem is, there's nobody in the box. Every time, there's one guy, Ronaldo, inside the box. Actually,
not all the time. Not all the time. Not even Ronaldo. Also, he was. I don't like. I think like what Pija was saying. The system. There's no system at all. Yeah. I don't know. Ronaldo
but at least, right, in the first half, at least there was, at least Rashford was getting into those positions. When they took him off, nobody was there. Sancho was not there. Pogba was not there. Bruno was not there. There's, last time when we have attacking midfielders, right, when it's crosses coming in, used to have those attacking midfielders pushing to the box, people like Scholes and all that. Now, everybody's outside the box. If one striker against 5 defenders, what's the chances of him getting the ball? Right or not? No matter how good your cross is, there are 5 defenders inside there. But at least, right, Teles was trying to create some outlet.
I would agree.
The other side, every time it comes to Bisaka, it was dead. Okay?
Agree.
He cannot cross. When he cycles back, so Sancho is not crossing inside. So, there's the percentage is 1 against 5. There's no way you're going to get it unless it's a perfect ball into the box. Right? And at least the first half, we saw something like that. Ronaldo pulling out, Rashford coming in. After that, I don't know why Rashford was taken off. For once, right? Even Coach Dom, I think, will agree with me. He was one of the better players.
Positiveness, right? Okay, like some would disagree. I would say probably Teles, all right? Number 2, okay, Rashford was okay in the first 20 minutes, okay? And then the third thing, probably his hairstyle. He got rid of that stupid hairstyle. I think that's the only positive thing I can actually take from this game, seriously. Other than that, nothing. And the moment that Everton scored the goal, right, nothing at all. I was expecting second half FC. Even second half FC also didn't turn up today. There was nothing at all. No system, like Pijal say. Headless chicken, so many headless chicken. Bruno Fernandes, he's all over the pitch. Yes, sometimes, right, I question, right, passion and whatnot. Oh, a good player. I think it's better we get someone who don't run around so much but actually stick to a certain formation or a style, a system. Okay, I don't know. Or maybe he's trying, maybe Pijal, do you think Bruno is trying to be a hero? Ronaldo also trying to be a hero, trying to do everything, trying to carry everybody or what? What do you think, Pijal?
No, for me, I don't think I have problem for Bruno in terms of nak pergi go anywhere because he is the only player memang the only player memang the creative idea yang can do something out of nothing But then the problem is that when Bruno got the ball, especially dekat outside areas there's no players yang ada dekat tengah-tengah yang who can be that focal point. Yeah. That's the problem. Kenapa? That's the one of the problem. Kenapa I cakap Ronaldo ni is a good, but he's not actually an actual striker yang boleh main sorang-sorang kat atas. He needs someone yang memang kena main kat keliling dia, because those players yang akan buat all the decoys run and then Ronaldo sometimes. For example, kita panggil Cavani ke Rashford ke, dia boleh buat decoy run so that Ronaldo can be free. Unfortunately, kita tak ada player. So when Ronaldo pun pergi ke belakang, pergi ke outside the box, dengan dah dapat bola dari tepi, diorang nak buat apa? Diorang bagi pass pada tak mati, Lindelof, bagi Maguire bagi Teles bagi Rashford bagi balik kat Teles. So kita macam main dekat luar dia Macam tu baik bagi Salford City main macam tu lagi better. Ni nak main macam tu, kita tak ada focal point kat depan tu. Itu masalah. Macam Dok kata.
Exactly.
Macam Dok kata lah. To a certain extent, we saw that in the first 20 minutes actually. When Ronaldo dropped out, he pulled one defender. Rashford had space. But apart from Rashford, none of the other the supposedly inverted wingers are doing that except for Rashford. And I understand now why Ronaldo. I'm not defending Ronaldo. He had a poor game also okay, but I can understand why he drops there, because he's getting no service. He's getting no service. No crosses are coming through, which is his normal game. He has to drop back to try and get the ball and set things along the way. But overall, he had a bad game, so I'm not defending him. But I understand why he's dropping back, because he's not in the game, right? But when he does that, the other wingers and midfielders should be making use of that additional space because he will pull one defender with him. You see, but nobody is doing it. Sancho was very poor. I never saw him for 60 minutes.
I
Look,
think when he was playing on the right, he literally disappeared. I
Look,
think towards
you
the end when he
cannot
went
play.
back on the
You
left.
cannot always want to play on the left. You know, good teams will always swap, right?
Swap,
And that is how they don't let the defender settle. But when he was on the right, and he's played on the right before for Dortmund. Don't tell me he cannot play on the right. But he was very, very poor until 60 minutes. I never saw him. That's why I was a bit surprised that
that we
Rashford
took
was
him out.
pulled off instead of Sancho.
Yep.
Good.
Correct. But then when you're talking about swapping all the wingers and whatnot, I don't know. It's just that I don't think we are capable of doing that right now. There's nothing going on now. Really, there's nothing to look forward to. I think Eric Ten Hag. I think probably now. I think just now was it Josh or who mentioned it's going to be a U-turn lah. Seriously, with this kind of crap. This is not just like I don't know, like get rid of like 2-3 players, buy 2-3 players, and we are there. No, man, this is like a total revamp. Everything we gotta change. Everything, man. And then another thing, okay, I'm going to defend David De Gea. You talk about his distribution and whatnot, right? Look at the way that we are playing and whatnot. There's no chance for him to actually practice his distribution, his ball distribution and whatnot. And then the amount of pressure the defense put on him. Our defense today was bloody shaky, you know. Okay, I know that goal, that deflection goal by Maguire and whatnot, but he's still an S wipe for me, in my opinion, regardless of whatever. All right. So, but the defense itself was so shaky and whatnot. Aaron Wan-Bissaka, initially when he came in, we were so impressed by his Spider-Man, his tackles and whatnot. But do you realize? We always say that, David De Gea purposely do all those kind of world-class save for the camera. This guy is doing the same thing. He's pulling back, he's holding back a bit so he can tackle and show off that, I can tackle. But for what? For what? Moving forward, he can't do anything. Did you see that pass? The one that he ran forward and then he just passed to the defense. Defense. What the hell was that, man? So I think, right, we are going to put this to bed. There's no more Aaron Wan-Bissaka. We're going to play Dalot. By the way, is Dalot injured or what? Now, why didn't he start today? Was he on the bench?
Simpan lawan Liverpool lah tu.
Why you
I'm not
one
gonna
game also not rest players ke?
Secret weapon.
I'm not going to talk about the
Secret
Liverpool.
weapon.
I think if guys you're not aware, right, I was on this Astro Twitter space yesterday. I was actually bantering. I was like trying my best. I was bantering the Liverpool fans. Today I really look like a fool, man. I really look like a Liverpool man today. Seriously. Oh my god.
You know, Everton doing a favor for Liverpool, you know. You lah, hentam. You hentam fan Liverpool.
Okay, we got a comment here by King Eric. Okay, they can't even put 3-meter pass correctly. How to hope they can carry out any manager's plan, which is very, very true. We can't even string a passes together. Yeah.
Dom.
Yo.
Before you even back up Ralph Rangnick, tell me what is the manager's plan actually?
I think Ralph Rangnick also. I think he also checked out already. I mean, this, and then again, we talk about our depth of our bench also. Like we were relying on bloody Mata to come in and do something. Bloody Mata, first game in the league for this season and whatnot, towards the end, like 31, 32 games, and he's coming in trying to save the day and whatnot. Oh my god, how far we have fallen.
You have to remember, we have 2 goalkeeper on the bench. I really don't understand that idea. Kenapa kena bawa 2 goalkeeper dalam bench? No, ini bukan first time tau. Dah banyak kali dah Ralf Rangnick letak 2 goalkeeper kat dalam bench. Which saya pun tak tahu. Kalau betul-betul tak ada player, letak 6 player je dekat dalam bench. Jangan letak.
Why not put the youngsters, Garnacho, whoever it is, just put. I'm sure they'll be happy to run the extra mile. The players were so lethargic. Again, Aaron Wan-Bissaka. I mean, I think probably they were saying that Matic was responsible for the goal just now. But then Aaron Wan-Bissaka didn't close down his man. He was bloody lethargic. I think he was trying to hold back, pull back again so that he can do his bloody tackle again. I think that was the root cause of everything. Again, everyone want to go for the glory, the save, the glory tackles and whatnot. But then they are not playing it as a team. There's no system. There's no nothing. You talk about possession. Oh my God, possession. You look at the possession stats, 65%, whatever it is. But how sloppy were the players today, man? I think Pogba, Bruno, everyone was bloody sloppy, man. Doc, what's your take on that?
Even for the goal, right? If you look at Bruno ran back to cover that pass to Gordon. And then he stood there and left him open. When he moved, he didn't cover the angle. And that's why then he went in for the sliding tackle, but that time it was too late already. Right? And then Maguire, oh my God. There's something not right about his positioning. The way people block shots, right? You get in a certain position to block the shot. He is just like a stone wall. And then the worst part is, he somehow made that move to go and push it somehow. Come on, lah. If we had just left it, so I think Dia would have saved it. But there's something not right. There's something not right because it's not the first time he's stood there and deflected shots like that. I mean, the positioning, everything is off, lah, totally off. And then when you're starting a game away from home, okay, you have started the first, I think, 5 minutes quite strongly holding on to the ball. Your captain goes and passes the ball straight out of the out lah. Simple pass under no pressure, pass it out. That itself sets your team back. Suddenly the confidence comes like shit. Oh my goodness, and then you allow the opposition to relax, get pressure on again. Very stupid lah. And it's not one time. He did it a few times. He passed it out of the straight out.
True.
I think we are now all in shambles lah. Seriously. I mean,
and then we want to talk about playing goalkeeper distributing out from the back. You got defenders who can't even.
I already defended you lah, dog. I already defended De Gea lah. I did it already. I did it for you already. All right. But
I'm seriously saying you guys can't even hold on to the ball. You saw there's one part in the first half, I think, right, where they were like struggling to get out. They were passing back to De Gea pass to Lindelof back to Maguire back to. They couldn't get out from the press.
And then we are talking about a poor Everton side, right? Mind you, we are playing with a poor Everton side. And then
We
the
just
news
lost
they're
to Burnley
reporting,
3-2.
they're reporting that actually probably Lampard is going to get sacked or something tomorrow at the end of the bloody season. This kind of level, And then I think he pulled an Ole lah on us lah, I think.
And then when Richarlison bounced the ball on his head and ran, okay, nobody bothered lah. I remember Nani doing this against Arsenal and they all chased him and tried to whack the shit out of him,
Yep.
Oh, yeah,
in the FA Cup. Look at our guys, they were happy. They were happy being taken the piss out of, okay? And then nearing the full time, Everton kept the ball in our corner for at least 5 minutes. We couldn't even get the ball from Everton. My goodness.
Okay, comment by Siva. Dom, I told you last week, don't waste your time. All our shit, take it easy and relax. It's so hard to relax, we always... Maybe because I'm recently I've been quite good friends with Doc and stuff. I'm trying to get a bit of his positivity, his belief and whatnot lah. Basically, I'm blaming you lah, Doc. That's why I'm like this. I still got hope and whatnot.
And you know what's the worst part, right? We're playing shit teams like this and losing or drawing, and all our opponents for the fourth place are just dropping points like flies. And we are not taking advantage at all. Actually, we won all those easier games earlier, which we drew, and today we will be clear in fourth place. Easily.
Let's not talk about fourth place anymore, lah, please, lah, Doc. I will start crying, lah, Doc. Please,
we have a chance. We're just throwing it away.
Betul? No,
exactly. Yeah,
betul.
go ahead.
Apa yang Doc kata tu betul. Daripada Januari sampai Februari, end of February, kita dah won bottom team 10 now. And then suddenly daripada March sampai April ni, all our top 4 opponents tu memang struggling. Diorang memang akan lawan big team. Even sometimes ada team juga struggling. Now it's like kita memang tak nak main. Macam you guys kata lah, there's a conspiracy theory. Memang United tak nak main Europe langsung next season. But kalau betul-betul tak nak main, then bagi youngsters main. I don't want to see any superstars not like giving hope.
No, but that is the stupidest thing I ever heard. If you have world-class players who don't want to play in Europe. I mean, come on, man. Whatever said and done, lah. You don't respect your interim manager. Whatever said and done, you should have pride of performance that your new manager's coming next season. Okay, takkan you want to start from scratch at the beginning of next season again, right? Instead of at least trying to get into Europe. That is the minimum criteria lah. You cannot say, new manager's coming next year. I don't bother to even qualify for Europe and just play like crap. Cannot lah. You are a player in a club like Manchester United. Have some pride lah. No matter what's said and done, there must be some pride in your own performances.
Okay, comment by Martin. I don't understand Ralph Rangnick taking out the entire midfield and using Pogba, Bruno, pivot every single time you are chasing a goal. Again, but then the one that was actually briefing Pogba in a touchline and talking to Pogba was actually Darren Fletcher. So I question, I don't know whose decision it is to actually...
Dom's hatred.
Oh, it's the truth. That guy, man, oh my God. There's two faces I'm really sick of right now, all right? Number one is Harry Maguire, totally, oh my God. I look at him, I want to puke. I want to smash my screen or whatever. Another one is Darren Fletcher. Why is he there? Why is Darren Fletcher there? What is his CV? What is his experience? It's because he's the love child of Ferguson or what. I don't know, or the spy of Ferguson or what. What the hell, man? Okay, got a comment here by Sunny. Easier games. Yes, exactly. Like so far, every game that we are playing now, it's not even so much about grinding out the result, squeaky bum time or whatever. Nothing like that. Every game is like against a Liverpool or City and whatnot. Every
Squeaky-
game.
Squeaky bum time is now spent in our own half defending lah. I've never seen that before. 90 plus 3 and we are defending.
Okay, you see, guys, you see, right? You see now, right? We have Chriswen Singh. All right, Chriswen Singh. I think he just joined our Telegram group. All right, he's a Scouser lah. Right, but we welcome everyone. Okay, but then right now we are getting comments like this. All right, I don't know whether this is a sarcastic remark or whatnot, or giving us false hope or whatnot. We don't need this kind of false hope and whatnot, because our board and the players already provide us with a lot of this kind of expectations, a small glimmer of hope and whatnot. All right. So right now, no, we don't care about top 4. What is top 4? We are talking about top 8, top 7. Let's just get out of Europe or whatever it is, man.
No, just now I think in the middle of the game, right? Somewhere commentator said, if United want to even think of challenging the top 4, right? They need at least out of the 24 points, they need 20 points, which is like 6 wins and 2 draws. There goes that, straight out the window. We came 20 out of 21 points. And we lost the first game against Everton, which is like just above relegation. Oh my goodness.
Sajalah nak menghangatkan suasana. Ingat
Give Lampard a chance to survive till next week, is it?
You see, all the Liverpool fans are turning up. Okay, you got another one by Dave B. Hello everyone. Yes, hello. This is not the right time for you to be greeting everyone with a smiley face and whatnot. Baga. City is gonna whack you guys lah.
Hey, no. Next week we will beat them.
I'm gonna call. Yeah, exactly. It's gonna be a draw. Like what I said yesterday on Twitter Space. It's gonna be a draw tomorrow, and we are gonna finish off Liverpool. Somehow we're gonna finish off Liverpool. We're gonna park the whole damn bus. It's like we're gonna play the 5-5, the 0-5-5 formation, 5-5-0 formation, the Atletico Madrid formation. All right, and then at the very end, we're gonna get a dodgy penalty, VAR approved. Ronaldo is gonna score. Yes, that is what is gonna happen, Dave. Then I will go and smile at you. Yes, Pija.
tak apa idea tanya.
Yes, please go ahead. You can't make my blood pressure go up any more higher.
No. This is just reminiscing the old days, Sebab I nak tanya you, which one you prefer? The professor or the deluded one? Let me ask you that.
I promise. I knew this was coming. I almost wanted to remove you, but I didn't. I don't want to abuse. It's not good in front of the viewers that I abuse my power. Right? I think that there was actually someone who actually shared a quote in our group just now, saying that the best performance we had was actually under Ole Gunnar Solskjaer. I'm so embarrassed actually to
I think that
to
was
agree
me.
with that in a way. In a way, I think I agree with that. I'm so embarrassed and whatnot. But in this case right now, it's like, I don't know, man. I still go back to like playing the youth, at least play some form of a bit of energy and a bit of excitement, a bit of hope. I think the only hope they can actually give us right now, right, is to play the youth, and we see some potential in the youth. If there's, tomorrow onwards, right, I guarantee the media is going to spin a lot of things. They're going to be talking about Ralph Rangnick. Oh, who are we going to sign? Or probably they're going to name another big name player. Maybe they'll say Calvin Phillips and Declan Rice. Yes, to make Doc happy. They're going to mention Declan Rice. Oh, we are going to spend 300 million, whatever, just to make everybody happy, just to bluff us a smooth screen and whatnot. But I think the best thing you can do now, you play the youth. Play those youngsters who are hungry and whatnot. Give us a bit of glimmer of hope. At least keep us alive for the next 8 more games or whatever that is left in the season.
Actually, Dom, can I just say something? And this is what, I think in our group, some of them are asking, just drop everybody, play the youth, right? There are detrimental effects to that. Okay, in the sense is, number one, on the players itself, you have all world-class players, you're going to drop everyone, okay, and play the youth. People like Bruno and all that, they will... Bruno, De Gea, Ronaldo, Rashford. I mean, these are world-class players, right? Whatever said and done. If you drop
Rashford, world-class players, are you kidding me? I know. Doc, he changed his hairstyle, right? He changed his hairstyle, right? Then he become world-class,
No, I mean, in the sense, right? When you drop the whole team, bring in all the youth, there's a statement to it, isn't it? It's a big statement, and all these players will then question their future. They want to leave. It will become even more symbolic. Okay.
Why not? Secondly, why not? No, I mean, on your first point, why not? If they feel threatened by this, why don't they just step up? Why must they think about, I'm going to revolt or whatnot? Why not? If they want to leave
Again,
because of that, leave.
because we are also going to now next season try to rebuild. You cannot rebuild a whole team, Dom. You cannot rebuild a whole team of 11 players plus subs. Okay, you'll have to be done over several windows. You need some people, some key players there, right? And if you destroy their whatever belief and all in the next few months, we will be in total shambles. Number one. Number two is you got a good youth team coming, right? You don't put them in this kind of situation. I feel lah, right? If you bring them in, and if they like get hammered, by Liverpool 5-0, and this could really affect their confidence as well. And you can see that then your world class youth players also will go down the drain. So for me, I think it's still you need to play really these players, but again, few changes here and the key ones need to go out. People like Maguire and all, you need to play people like Varane and for example Varane and probably Lindelof. If you're off form, drop them, give them a run of games.
That is
But the
if
problem
Varane can stay fit and stop getting
Exactly,
injured and
yeah.
whatnot. All right, we got
Yeah.
so many issues like this. Like players like Cavani. Oh my God, Cavani, MC King, whatever it is. Like it's like it gets to a certain point. I'm so sick. I'm so tired of all these things. Okay, maybe it's not exactly how to say appropriate to actually, like you mentioned, replace the whole 11 players, but I'm sure you can actually make room for, let's say, 4. We can actually get 4 in easily to fill in whatever spots that we have right now.
Yep.
Like we don't have
Yeah.
okay, you talk about Ronaldo up front. Okay, why not put Garnacho inside?
Yeah,
Okay, why not put
you
McNeil?
want to bring in one or two
Garnacho-
is fine, but there's no way
Garnacho,
you can
McNeil,
drop everybody,
Hannibal.
bring in
Yeah.
all the under 23 players.
No,
right?
No.
And it's also a different step up in level. Don't forget, they need to be slowly bedded in. Like, ask me, this is my opinion, of course, right?
No, for me,
This-
dog.
this-
For me, dog. I rasa I prefer. I'm sure Eric Ten Hag ke Mauricio Pochettino didn't identify which position are crucial for next season.
Yeah.
CDM and also the striker. Why not take any use from that position, mainkan mereka so that kita boleh tahu at least are they ready for the next season for the first team or not. I mean in terms of mungkin lah the keeper, the centre back semua tu tak payah tukar lagi because kita tahulah kan sebab kita tak ada proper centre back. But then we can try any position dekat midfield and also forward to ensure kita boleh tengok this youth player ni are they ready for the first team or not. Macam cakap memanglah kalau kita nak tukar the whole 11 tu not gonna good. Macam cakap lah, confidence to the players. Yeah, it's not fair for them. It's not fair for the youth. But at least change the personnel yang main kat depan. Macam kata kalau Ronaldo tak boleh main, buang Ronaldo, masukkan Garnacho ataupun mungkin pair him with Garnacho ke ataupun we can take something on that.
Yeah,
This is just
that's fair lah.
comment-
But
comment
I
by-
agree with this comment.
Before that, yeah. Players were walking and jogging around. No sense of urgency. Don't expect from this lot. Norwich going to beat us. Which is very true. The sense of urgency only come usually the last 5 minutes. Why can't you play that from the start? Okay, if your fitness level is not there, the second half FC, at least do something about it. Nothing at all. To the last 5 minutes, down to the wire. What you think this is?
No,
bloody
like, you
Fergie time?
can't even question fitness levels. In this point of the season, if you questioned it
Exactly.
early when Ralph Rangnick came in, the passing game, fair enough. Now you're playing one game a week lah.
Yeah.
There should be no question on fitness already now.
Lagi
You should
satu,
be going all out every game and really going out every game to win it, and you with a lot to spare in the tank.
Yeah, true. Lagi satu. Okay. I nak cakap ni. Tadi Doc mention about the playing one game per week. Kita blame the players because of not having this fitness. And I blame the manager because dia ada 2 full weeks training tapi still tak boleh nak develop a system to play all these players. I tak tahu kita keep on blaming the players. We can blame the players, but we can also blame the manager because he is still not identify which position, which formation, which tactic nak guna yang dia boleh adapt diri dia sendiri dan dia boleh okay.
Soalan kepada
sambung,
kamu lah, alright. So you talk about the manager and whatnot lah. So, but with this news that a new manager come in, right? Even before this, right? How many of these players do you think is actually like 100% listening to Ralph Rangnick's instructions? This is my question to you. You can speculate. You can speculate. Yes, Ralph Rangnick or training. He got no formation and whatnot. What if he's actually giving some sort of instruction and whatnot? He's trying his best. Bloody hell, he's trying to play Mata. Bloody hell, he's trying to do something. And the players, they are not responding and whatnot. The simplest stuff, Pijal. The simplest stuff. Do you expect this kind of? They are professional players. They can't even hold possession. They can't even pass the ball. Again, I go back to my point just now. They were playing so sloppy. Are you going to blame this on the manager as well? This is my question to you.
No. Remember back in October when I said the players cannot make a pass, players cannot be in a position, players are in the worst position at all. Who did you blame? You guys blame Ole for not teaching these players, how to be in a position, how to play, how to pass the ball, how to play the ball forward. Now, when it comes to Ralph Rani, you guys say, oh, we cannot blame Ralph because all these players are professional, they can make even 1 meter pass. Then who else? Why is it when Ole, you guys can blame Ole? Unfortunately, dengan Ralph Rani, you guys tak boleh nak blame Ralph.
Can I just say I agree?
Ralph is a coach. Ralph is a manager. He's supposed to coach these damn 11 players to be a proper manager, a proper player. Dia sepatutnya kena teach these players how to make a 1 meter pass, regardless of how many salary diorang dapat. Unfortunately, why?
You're talking about professional players. This is bloody grassroots football, man. Seriously, you expect a manager to do this type of training for the players? Seriously, usually I would say that this type of level already, what the manager will actually do is probably talk about the tactics, certain formations and what. Basically that. The players should be competent enough to carry the ball, to hold the ball, to look out for a pass, to pass to the people and run. Okay, another thing I want to point out, I forgot. I actually, for the couple of episodes, I wanted to point this out also. We got a lot of players that we see, we got a lot of players on pace, can run very fast. Rashford, Ilanga, who else? Rashford, Ilanga, Sancho and whatnot. Okay, but the problem is with United, right? They are fast with regards to running and whatnot. But once they have the ball, their decision making, their passing is so slow. It's so slow. What's the point of having all this kind of stuff and whatnot? So I don't know. I think it comes down to, maybe you have a point there that maybe they are not well coached in that sense, but I still blame the players in this sense. I don't know. I feel that they don't have the heart and the passion to actually do anything at this moment. Like when you watch them play just now, how many players, apart from maybe like we were mentioning Teles, they're actually trying to drive forward and whatnot. How about the other players? They are not, there's nothing there already. This kind of stuff, what can the manager do? If the player themselves, they don't want to do it, it's pretty obvious they don't want to play for the badge. They don't want to play as a professional. Then what's the point of the manager? What's the point? Even Ole, yes, okay, maybe we gave Ole a bit more of a stick earlier on. Okay, all right, I put my hands up, all right. But
that's what Pijar wanted to hear lah.
Hey, but I'm okay. Okay, I'll give this to you lah, Pija. I'll give this to you lah. All right, okay.
No. I'm not saying that I was right, Dom was wrong, or anyone else was wrong.
No, he is. I will say this. It's because another reason that we are in this situation is because the bench depth is not there. Why? Because Marcel. With Anthony, okay, if you like to play all this kind of what if Anthony Marcel was in the team today? What if there's they build some certain chemistry and whatnot? But Ole bench him early on, early on in this season, Ole didn't play Marcel. So we should blame Ole as well. Because giving players low confidence and whatnot. You force them to look abroad and whatnot. So answer me that, Pija.
I think Pija, just to probably defend Coach Dom a little bit lah, I think everybody thought it was Ole because of his inexperience, right? So we blamed it all on Ole. Then when Ralph Rangnick came in with so-called experience and the players can't do it, then it really looked like it was actually not the manager but more a player problem.
Yeah, true. So because all day
long, you owe me dinner for that, right? No. I come in and save you.
This is to compensate for what you did just now. I'm going to expose you. I'm going to do a mini. We actually recorded what happened just now before we came live. Oh my God. Everton fan. We got comment by Brian Lee. Dom need to get the apology letter template from Everton.
Yeah.
I wasn't the most vocal one about Ole. Okay, there are others more gung-ho. Okay, but I'm guilty as well.
No. All day long, I've been saying, when it comes to the football pitch, the players is the most important aspect. Diorang, if they can perform, if they can even understand what other coach are trying to say, then there is a problem. There is a problem with the players. There is a problem with the coach. So I've been saying all along, memang the players, apa-apa yang berlaku pun dalam padang is because of the players. Players salah pass, salah players. Player tak boleh nak cross, salah players. Player tak boleh nak lari, salah players. Coach can do nothing when it comes bila dia dah keluar padang tu. And coach dah tak boleh buat apa-apa. Dia hanya boleh kata, ni turun keluar ni naik atas bawah. Pergi push. Coach boleh buat macam tu je. But the players yang perform is the 11 yang dalam padang tu. Kalau dalam padang tu tak boleh nak perform, then bye-bye.
Yeah,
Bye-bye.
or
Simpan dalam beg.
sometimes the coach, right? Like you mentioned, I agree lah. Because whatever that the planning, whatever they should do as a coach is before they start the game. So most of the time, what they do, they play Candy Crush on iPad.
Timbang.
Okay, we got a comment by King Eric, which is very true. Again, I agree. Players already check out, guys. You bring in Steven Chow, also Shaolin soccer will never happen with this bunch.
And I question that, how can you check out at this part of the season? What are you hoping? You're hoping to then just cancel out the season and start next season? From what position? From what position? Not even in Europe. There must be some base to start with. You're going to start with hoping that you finish out of Europe and then play one league game a week plus some local cups? Exactly. So how can you check out? I mean, I don't understand that.
That's the thing with the players right now. That's the thing. That's the thing that we are actually seeing on the field and whatnot. Everything is in shambles right now. So I don't know. I mean, with this Eric Ten Hag coming in and whatnot, I don't know whether he can actually make a change to what we have right now. It will be a long stretch.
And that's the thing. Everybody is expecting, a lot of fans are now expecting Ten Hag to come in and do miracles.
Yeah,
I don't think it's going to be a simple job. And he's not going to get the time to do it either. And with this bunch of players, you can come in with your so-called attacking style, philosophy, doing well in AX. It's not going to be an easy job. And to handle these egos is going to be even worse for a manager who's not really international renowned class. He may be a good up-and-coming manager.
Up and coming.
Yeah. But he doesn't have that kind of sort of CV to really then have the respect of these kind of players. We've seen them throw bigger managers under the bus, people like Mourinho and all. And how is ETH then going to respond to this?
But it's fine.
Again, everybody says, oh, never mind. We get rid of all the superstars, bring in youth. And what happens if that doesn't start working from the beginning?
Then we'll find something else. We'll find something else to blame. Don't worry. We will be arguing again. The last time you say play youth, you see what happened. Justin Short. It's more like the players.
Tija will be keeping all this on record. He will come back next year.
It's ready. You call him to angle the camera down. He's already recording on his phone already. What you're saying and stuff like that. It's more like the players have lost the love for the club. Some they just play because it's their job. They're not even doing that, Justin.
Yeah, they're not even doing that.
Okay, Eric mentioned check out so they keep themselves away from injury for the new club in junior. You can name a few. Maybe Pogba, definitely Cavani. Cavani is long gone. Oh my God. Robin Hood, what happened to you? Okay. We got a comment here by Alfred. I don't believe any manager can do anything for United. Simple. Call him Fergie. Even Fergie can't do anything now. You just give that old man a heart attack. You just want him to have
remember, okay, ni I just nak take it another level about Eric Ten Hag tau. Memang kalau boleh nampak everything ex-player semua ni, diorang nakkan Pochettino tau. You have to remember, siapa yang akan control the media? Always all these ex-players tau. So I'm sure if things will go wrong dekat Eric Ten Hag, tau, the media are gonna start questioning Eric Ten Hag tau. And I'm sure lah, tak 30%, at least 20% of our fans yang dulu support Eric Ten Hag, suddenly dia akan change of mind because of the result, because of the anything that goes wrong to the club. I'm sure 20% of that fans tu dia akan berubah. Dia akan start questioning this Eric Ten Hag tau. Previously kata, oh tak apa, bagi time dia dekat Eric Ten Hag.
I don't think 20-30% be much higher than that. 70% probably.
I'm just being generous lah, dok.
No, like people say
23, bro.
Like people say insanity. Like people say, right, insanity is doing things the same thing over and over again, expecting different results. So I think whatever it is, playing the youth, getting Eric Ten Hag, whoever, Steve Bruce, whoever, I read a lot of Sam Allardyce or whatever it is, that is a start now. For where we are now, that is a start.
But again, Dom, it's not doing the same thing. We brought in different types of managers. We brought in serial winners, Mourinho, okay? We brought in, when that failed, we brought in, what do you call that? Legend of the club, so to say, to stabilize things. Now we brought in a supposedly technical genius who has basically brought up a lot of other good managers who seem to be outperforming the guru. Like someone said, maybe they slept off during class or something like that. So they brought in different managers. But where does the problem lie? The problem may not lie with the manager. Okay, it may be the players and of course the board. Right? So getting a new manager now, up and coming manager doing very well in the Dutch league, I don't think it's going to change everything overnight or in a season or two. Now then, if it doesn't change in a season or two, okay, who gets on the backs of these players, of the manager, is the fans, right? Everybody's going to start jumping. Then comes even bigger problems.
Betul?
Yeah,
Betul.
that's the thing lah. So I don't know, man. I don't know. So maybe apart from a new manager, so maybe what we should do is, I told you many times already, Henderson in. All right, guys. I was waiting for that lah. All right, at least some consolation for me
Hey,
now. Right.
That's a cue at the end.
Yeah, it's the end of our show already. Unfortunately, we can
How
go
much are
on
you
and on
paying?
and on lah.
How much
No,
are you
tak apa.
paying
How much
Brian Lee
I-
to keep doing
Brian.
this every episode?
Not as much,
Yeah.
not as much as how much the players are getting lah. All right, so it's fine, all right. So guys, I mean, yeah, we're at the end of the show. So like usual, please like, share, subscribe, leave your comments below. All right, we'll see you guys in the next episode. Good night.